Hey y'all, hey. I hope you guys are up with us. I know this is like a
Yeah.
little late night chat, but this is what we're going to do, We may implement this going forward. So, we are talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville episode 4. I learned, Brittany, that this episode was called Kim Possible or Kimmy Possible. I thought
See,
that was so
I did
cute.
not notice that one. I didn't notice that one.
I noticed it this time because I was watching it. I watch it like on my phone through the app, the
Uh-huh.
on app, whatever. And I was like, "Oh, that's cute. This is
I
episode
like it
4."
though. I
Yeah,
like it. If that was the name, I like it.
Kimmy Possible. I was like, "That's so cute."
Hmm.
So, like to me, this episode like really shined with her. I don't know. She was like in a lot of
Yeah.
scenes
Yes, she was.
in the
Yes.
majority of the episode.
Yes.
Man.
Yes. It was all about her
Yeah.
pretty much, her and her family.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, and it was good. We're gonna get into it. But anyway, like how we always start. How
Hmm.
would you rate this episode?
I'll probably like a 6 because it was no Mel or Martell. So I was just like, I come to see them. So I give it a 6.
And you know what? I will give it like an 8 or a
Mm,
9. And it just kind of helped me see that the show can go on without them. You know what I
that's
mean?
true.
Because they are kind of like a huge staple. And it wasn't
Yes,
until
they
the
are.
end that I realized, like, oh, no Martell was in this episode.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It wasn't until the end I realized, like, oh, it was no Martell. When did you realize? Well, okay. Did you notice their presence was going, or did it kind of seem
Yeah.
like as it always does?
I noticed like when they went to the third scene and
Mhm.
then as they go to commercial break and they like coming up next and I'm like, wow, so we're not gonna see them at all tonight. So yeah, I noticed off the back that they was like
Oh,
they're not gonna
wow.
be on the episode.
It was. I didn't notice till the very end. Like, oh, they're not here. Okay,
Oh yeah,
well,
well y'all gonna be good. If everybody feel if majority feel like you, then yeah, the show must go on. But
it
see, I
sure.
probably stop watching it. But
Why?
not like all the way stop watching it, but like premiere night, like I'll probably record it and probably binge watch it because I probably would not watch it when it come out. I'll be binge watching it.
I see. Dang. Well, we did see a little bit of Melody. I guess the continuation of episode 3.
Yeah,
We were able to see her a little bit more. So I guess
yeah.
we could kick off with that scene.
Trying to make sure I'm in the camera right.
Tiffany and Destiny's dinner.
Yeah, so
What?
episode one. I mean, scene
Episode.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
What?
so yeah, scene one. Pretty much the ladies they did a recap of everything about what happened, and then they kind of continued from there.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I feel like I kind of see why Destiny is gonna be mad at Mel.
And you know what? It's funny because you picked that up from the beginning. And
Yeah,
remember, you said it like, I feel like episode 2, you were just like, I would feel a certain type way that, I think it was the opposite, right? That Destiny didn't come to Melody. Like, I don't know, you just picked up their
yeah,
friendship dynamic was off.
yeah. It really proved it to me because when Destiny ran to the bathroom, her other friend had to go behind her. I would have thought that Melanie, because I feel like Melanie needs to be where she's trying to prove herself, to be honest, because it bothers you so much that she's not coming to you. So I would think that she would try to prove herself to be a good friend to her, but she did. She was just sitting there. Then when Destiny came to the table, she asked him, "Well, did he cheat? Was he a cheater?" And it's just like, oh wow, really?
Right. Whose side are you on?
I feel like I'm sitting with the ops.
Right.
Like,
Right. Yes.
mm-mm.
That's the vibe I got too. Oh, I like this. I had like put the art thing in like full screen. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm about to like start my live on IG because people need to see this. But yeah,
Right.
go ahead. I peeped that too with her other friend going after her. And why to me I felt like Melody was like kind of okay with the questioning. Like I felt like she really
Yeah.
didn't have Destiny's back. I mean, I
Me too.
get it. Now I kind of see what Tisha was saying. Like, Melanie, just because you got cheated on and stuff, don't mean that that's
Exactly.
everybody's story. And I was
Exactly.
kind of getting that vibe from
Me
Melody at
too.
the table.
Me
Like,
too. Like she
mm,
wants somebody else to be a part of her club.
yeah, like,
I felt that too, and I was just like, wow, I don't know. But now I see why Destiny could be mad at her. Now I see why Destiny don't call you when you want her to call you. When she going through something, I see why she don't call her now because
mhm.
that's not right.
Yeah, because she probably picked up that vibe a little bit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, was there anything else in that scene?
Well, I feel like that Destiny and Melanie is gonna go like this, but Kimmy and Destiny is gonna go like this. I saw their bond. It's like they're gonna be good friends.
That was cute. And I don't remember their initial beef, or I don't think I was like paying attention too much last season because I
Mhm.
know they kind of didn't like each other based off of like,
The chicken comment.
yeah, but I didn't see that for myself.
Yeah, that's where it started. Talking about don't they fry chicken? The comment about her and her husband about frying the chicken. She didn't like that.
Even though there's nothing wrong with that. If he's self-employed, he's an entrepreneur, what's wrong with that?
And he
Isn't that
actually
what
sell
Colonel
chicken.
Sanders did? Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
he actually sell chicken. Like, but
Mhm.
that's felt some type of way about it. But I feel like they getting over it. I feel like they're gonna be good friends. I like the bond I saw.
I do too. Um, okay, continuing on because on Twitter, okay, well, I guess it kind of goes into scene two as well. But
Mhm.
what did you think of Tiffany in the monster situation? Bringing that up.
I don't know. I feel like that was out of line.
Hmm.
I feel like if Kimmy really wanted to be ugly and really wanted to go on 10, she had a reason to go on 10. Because it's adults at the table. Why is you bringing up a child and why is you bringing up my child? So I feel like if she
Yeah,
went left and really wanted to like jump crazy with her, she would have reason to.
I agree. And I guess that's the thing too. I understand about stirring the pot. They're on a reality TV show. I get it, but I feel
Yeah.
like kids are off limits because
Yeah.
that's embarrassing. I just don't like that. Y'all
Hmm.
on the show, not him. They're like
Right.
supporting cast, not cast, but other. But y'all the main people, so like just keep it on y'all, not Monster. I don't care what he did. That should be between like I don't know. Kids just should be
Yeah.
off limits, and I
I feel like
didn't.
she's trying to solidify her spot, if you ask me.
But it's the wrong kind of spy. Like you doing too
Yeah,
much.
she definitely trying to keep her spot for next season. Because why would you come in being messy like that? And I feel like Melanie probably trying to keep her spot too. So she brought
Mhm.
Tiffany to the table. Her conversation with Tiffany probably was, "Girl, bring it, girl. If you got some tea, bring it." You know what I'm saying? So I feel like they both just trying to keep their spot at this point. Because I mean, Melanie's not with Martell no more, and I mean, she's pretty much my favorite character. But it is what it is. I feel like she allowed her to kind of do that.
I think so too. I got that vibe, and it's just messed up because she wouldn't like nobody to do that. Brittany, we are
Well,
like 4 episodes in, almost 5 episodes in this no
yeah,
Miss Wanda. What's
no.
going like?
I don't know.
She's
Melanie must have pulled some strings and was like, "Look," or Martell was like, "Look, I'm not taping," because it's just crazy. I mean, she's been in the show all this time, and it's like all of a sudden she's like, not she's missing.
you know what? That sounds about right. I could actually
Yeah,
see that.
me too. Me too.
Like, because
Cause
especially because they were upset with her last episode,
yeah,
well, last season about the comparing the kids. And then Miss Wanda did that. I don't like that you did that either, Miss Wanda. See, it's the kids for me. It's the
yeah,
kids for
yeah.
me.
She should have did that.
Don't do that.
Low
Okay.
blows.
So, Brittany, you had to help me out because we kind of talked about this last episode. I mean, when we reviewed last episode about the Kimmy and Maurice and the monster situation. Like, I understand that she's a stepmom, but I feel like as long as Maurice and Kiwa, Monster's mom, knew Kava, I just felt like as long as them two knew what's going on, I felt like that's enough, right? Like,
I mean, I guess. I mean, like you said. I mean, you said that's enough. I mean, I guess it's enough, but I don't know. For me, if I was a step parent, I think I'll feel some type of way about it. But then for somebody else to know
mhm,
about it that I just met, I would really, really feel some type of way about it. But I
okay.
feel like to a certain extent, I feel like Maurice was kind of like cover his son to a certain
Mhm,
extent.
mhm,
I feel like he's probably trying to just paint this picture about his son to Kimmy. Because
mhm.
why would you not let her know? I mean, maybe he was embarrassed about it, but I feel like they've been together for so long, and she's taking a stepmother role. Don't sugarcoat anything with me. I want to know the good, bad, and ugly.
Yeah. And
So
especially because she did mention how she raised her son, you know what I mean, very respectfully. So she does have, experience or insight in this area. But listening to Maurice talk, I got it. Cause I don't know, he said he felt like he was trying to keep it between him and Monster. So, and I feel like Maurice is the best person to handle it. I know like women can have their say so too, but I feel like man to man, like I don't know, I just it's kind of good on Maurice leading that, or him totally being involved. I don't know. Yeah.
Well, he's not totally involved, but
Yeah, well, not including. Not, I would feel the same way. I don't know. Let me not say that. I don't
because
know.
I feel like he's giving like I don't like the father he's becoming. Like I'm just like I don't like it.
Really? Why not?
No, I don't like it. I don't like I don't know. We'll talk about this because of the
Okay.
give
Yeah,
me.
especially when we go to Twitter, because people felt the same
Yeah,
way. So that's why I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to ask Brittany to like break it down to me because,
yeah,
yeah, they were like, still, what was the reason why you didn't tell Kimmy, Maurice? You still not
yeah.
celebrating?
It was just like it was too much. I'm not. I'm just not feeling him. I'm not feeling him right now.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm not feeling him towards the end either, but like you said, we'll get there.
Okay, okay. So
All
see,
right. That was scene 2, right? The Kimmy and
no.
Maury.
That's scene 3, but scene 2 was Tisha and Marcel when Marcel finally made it to the hotel.
Yeah. See,
I
that
know.
it was so boring. I forgot. Like
That scene was boring to you.
it was kind of cringy,
Yes,
you know.
me too. That's how it felt for me too. It was just like I feel like it was a must see because I see the direction their marriage is taking, and I feel like
Mm,
I feel like it's crashing. It's about to. I
yeah,
feel like they're playing and it ran out of gas.
yeah. That's the vibe, and that's what the majority of people saying. It was like, Marcel, your wife has on lingerie. You're talking about business right now.
Exactly. Now I get the wait, get in the hotel. Somebody gonna see you because he seemed like that type of guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's old school, so he definitely don't want his wife goods showing. I thought that was
Mm-hmm.
very. I'm like, okay, I like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we need more men like that these days, rather because people have their wives have naked on the internet. But
That's
that's neither
true.
here nor there. But it's like when they finally sat down, it was just like it's supposed to be cameras. Y'all get up on out of here, but it's just like you
Yeah.
don't care.
Yup. Even when he was like, he got out the car, he just seemed so like
I put
not.
that too.
Oh, okay.
He looked unhappy when he got out the car. He looked like I do not want to be here.
Yeah. Oh, but I know I got to, and I know like.
Yes. That was the vibe I got to when he got out of the car. I don't know. It just feel like he just don't want to get a divorce. So he just feel
Mhm.
like we're just gonna fake it till I make it, I guess.
Yes, yes, yes. Do you? No, I won't put that out there, but but yeah, I feel bad for her because you can see that she's trying. You know what I mean?
She's
Like she
always been
really,
the only one.
huh?
She's always been the only one trying.
Yeah.
Nobody else is trying but her. Nobody else.
Hmm.
And it was then I saw the shoes. I'm like, well, how long was y'all on this trip for? Did you see them shoes lined up on the wall?
No, I didn't say
They had shoes. She had like seven, no, it's about 8, 10 pairs of shoes. I'm like, how long is they on this trip for? And where is the closet? Like, what kind of hotel they in? Like, you ain't got no closet? Or do you got shoes all in the closet? Baby, I'm just like, them shoes is like I couldn't notice it. I couldn't help but notice it. They was all lined up against the wall.
I didn't like that. Could have been a part where I was like on Twitter too. That's probably why I didn't
Mhm.
notice it
Oh,
like that.
I know.
But yeah, I was listening and paying attention, and I was just like, dang, Maurice, you can at least
Yeah.
Marcel, you can at least act like you're excited. Like,
He better redeem himself before the season is over. He better redeem himself and he better have, a dinner, or a helicopter ride, or I mean, he just has to because at this point, if he's trying to, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like when men act like that, they just trying to prove to people, I don't really like her. So when it's time for him to cheat and be like, baby, you see how I treat her on TV? I just feel like
mm,
he's kind of trying to create his story for what he's
mm,
gonna give other women. Because why would you want to have black love in that light on that
mm.
platform like that? So he better redeem himself before the end of the season, or I wouldn't want to be in a marriage like that. But I get it; they've been married for so long, but still,
Me neither. And I think you said it before. Like, Tisha seemed like the type that I got a husband, kind of like,
yeah,
and yeah, I'm like that. I'm that girl because I got a husband. Not realizing like, okay, you have a husband, but like, do you have a man? And I feel
apart,
like it's a difference. Yeah, a partner,
yeah,
like someone that's cheering for you, that got your
right,
back, that's excited to see you. See, that's the
exactly,
main thing. Like, you
right,
should. Oh, I'm about to see my wife when I get into this hotel,
Exactly.
Jubilee.
Exactly.
But like he will
Mm-mm.
mess with my vibe. That's the thing too. Like I'm gonna have to say something like, "Oh, what's wrong with you?"
Right, a person like that'll make me stop trying. I don't know. For me, I'll probably shut down because I'm
Mm-hmm.
just like I'm not about to be chasing nobody. I'm so I don't care. You can be my husband or not. I feel like I'm not about to keep putting myself out there and you just leave me void. So
And
I probably gave up a while ago.
yeah, cause right, she did try.
Yeah,
We cannot not say that she didn't try, but and then like you said, it's just hard to keep that up if you're the only one. Like,
yeah,
boy, you don't have to be here. I don't have to
yeah.
be here.
Yeah,
So,
I don't know. She might have to kind of like mirror him because I feel like talking to him is not working. So I think it's
mhm,
time for me to go ahead and just mirror you, and
yep.
then we'll see how that works. And then if me mirroring you not gonna work, then that's when I'll be like, okay,
Yeah, and I'm glad we're gonna talk. I'm glad because I kind of want to bring that up again when they were at Black
hmm,
because something stood out to me in that scene
okay,
too. But
okay.
yeah,
So was
I'll
that
wait.
scene 3?
Yes.
Okay, so now this is the scene that you were talking about, pretty much with Kimmy and Maurice, where she
Mm-hmm.
kind of like confronted him about the vaping.
Mm-hmm.
So what you think?
Um. Well, you know what? Okay, I get it from the standpoint that these people have information that I should know as like the parent. But she did a great job saying, you know what, that's a Maurice question. Because
Yeah,
even if she did know, I feel like she still would have left it up to like, his father to you ask his father that kind of thing. So I like how she handled it in the moment, but I do see how that is kind of messed up that like someone else knew before she did. And it's
yeah,
concerning her son. So I get it from that point. And I am very curious to know how do she know? Like what is the connection?
right.
Like
Yeah, that is a good question. How do she know?
mm-hmm.
That's a real good question. But I like what you said. I like the way she handled it too. Cause I thought she would have like kind of like went off just a little bit, but she handled it very well. And she was like, "You always hold stuff away from me, so it's kind of no surprise. It's nothing new." And then I put we seen a new side of Maurice too, because I've never seen Maurice get angry like that before.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like he was like very passionate about his son. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that was good. But Kimmy's face to me was just saying, yeah. I feel like her face was kind of like saying BS, especially when he was saying how he's gonna put more effort and all his free times he's gonna spend it with his family. But I thought that was always the plan. I felt like
Yeah.
that should always been the plan. If you're working and you busy, your free time should come to your family. But she don't
Mm-hmm.
believe it. I don't believe it. Um, I put that I love Kimmy's reasoning.
Yeah.
I like the advice. I feel like she brings Maurice balance. And
She
I
does.
feel like he needs that because I don't know, the advice she give is really good. And I like how she is holding him accountable and letting him know that he's just half doing it, and
Mm-hmm.
he's not doing what he's supposed to do fully. And I like how she tell him, you compliment me about being a good mother, but yet when I give you advice, you don't even take my advice. You know what I'm saying? So I like how she kind of confronted him. We'll see if there's change, but I don't like how he's being a dad though.
See, but I guess I do because what he said about like being a black man, and I do feel like that's something that me, you, Kimmy, none of us will really know. Like,
Mhm.
although she raised a black son, yet, but still, you never walk that walk of a black man. So that's how come I kind of do like how Maurice is handling it,
Mhm.
even if it don't make sense to us. Like, I feel like
Mhm.
as a man, you know what I mean? He just may be able to just deal with it better. Kind of like, I could imagine like a daughter or whatever coming to me about womanly things that maybe her dad wouldn't understand. Like, okay, no, we're gonna handle this. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I get that part.
so
I get it. I
yeah.
get it. But he have to
So
also look at how does Monster take it that if I can see him putting his business and his work before his family, I'm sure his son see that too. So you have to think about what is he teaching his son? Is he teaching his son, put your family on the back burner, then you take care of your business. I feel like by him being a man and raising a man, he needs to think about it in a whole, what I'm saying, all the way around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess I would just narrow it on this like vaping situation, like them him handling it
Yeah,
with that.
yeah,
Um, him having a family a priority, yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
I see now how that one little scene made me side eye him the next. I don't
yeah.
know. You
I
know?
don't like that. I don't like no man that, and the way he was talking like he can't find the time. You know what I'm saying? He's talking like in order to be successful, and I get that. I mean, I believe that sometimes to a certain extent too, that everything's not going to give 100% of you. When you working, you're a parent, you're married, you can't really give it all 100%. I mean, you just can't. If that was the case, Beyonce wouldn't have a nanny when she gone to her, because you can't do it. Just can't do it all. But I feel like his family should get the biggest percentage.
Right. Yeah. And my mom was just talking about that, like how back in the days, like the parents used to still be in a household. So when you had a
Yeah,
child and stuff, they help. Like it takes a
yeah,
village. You know what I mean?
yes,
Like
it
you said,
does.
everything. Everybody can't handle everything, but that's why you have support systems
Yeah,
involved and things like that. So
that's true.
yeah, like Beyonce has a nanny. You have like your grandparents, like your
Yeah,
parents, children, grandparents. You know what I
mhm,
mean?
yeah,
Aunties and uncles and stuff, just to help. You know,
yeah. And Kimmy
and
is his support system.
yeah,
But he leaving stuff out though.
yeah.
So I feel like why you got me as your support system and you playing with me like this? So
Hmm.
which one you want me to do?
Yeah, I could take the load off, you know. That's what I'm here for. So
Yeah.
I get the part. Yeah. All right. So what
Okay.
is the next scene?
Scene 4 is Tisha and Martha when they meeting with his aunt and uncle. That kind of got intense too. When there was something about the building of Sky Manor.
Uh-huh.
Like
Yeah.
Marcel, like checked his uncle baby. I like that Tisha was doing it, in a roundabout way though. But
Hmm.
Marcel was like, "We're gonna go straight on into it." But then he pointed the fingers for a little while, and it's just like y'all doing too much. But I don't know. Maybe sometimes when you have family be kind of lollygagging a little bit. You get what I'm saying? I feel like he
Hmm.
might hire somebody else, even though I know he's trying to keep it all in house.
Yep, but the show gotta go on.
He
You know
got
what I
you.
mean?
Yeah,
And someone said that too on Twitter, like, although it could be family you're doing
yeah,
business with, it still need to be on paper. You know what I mean? Like gotta have your paperwork together so you can
true.
hold people accountable.
Yeah,
With
deadline.
family, yeah, you may want to just like go with their word or whatever. Like, okay, but no, you had to act like this is a real business too.
Yeah.
But that scene was kind of boring to me.
Now, see, I found a few good things, like them talking about don't celebrate. So, okay, so for me, I keep putting my chair up. Okay, for me, I feel like every year you should celebrate your anniversary.
Mhm.
But Marcel's talking about no, they should celebrate their anniversary. And they've been married for over 10 years. And he was like, no, I read them out. The joke was not funny. He was like, well, I remember we first got married, all we had is each other. So that's how we should do this anniversary. Let's not do anything but just have love.
What is wrong with him?
I was just like, is he serious? Like, oh my God, like, thank God she got to deal with him because I would not be, I'm sorry. I would not be able to deal with a man like that. Like, we would probably be separated. Like, I just, what you mean we can't celebrate our anniversary?
But you know what? It's almost like men like that only could be with Letitia. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? I feel like it's you wouldn't be with a man like that because I feel like you just wouldn't attract someone like that just based off of how you conduct yourself. But it only makes sense that like that's his wife. If
yeah,
like because she is letting him get away with this. Like she just
yes,
wants the bare minimum.
she
So
she is. I feel like when they met in college, I feel like I could have been that person that was passive because I was very passive and green when I was young. So I can see me probably be being with a person like that. But eventually, over the years, I think eventually she should have gotten a backbone to let him know this is not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like
mhm,
eventually she needs to let him know. Like I just feel like that's so rude. Like you should be happy, especially in the world now where divorce rates are so high. You know what I'm
mhm,
saying? And we're going through problems ourselves, but we're willing to stick it out every day, still choose each other and fight. And it's like, how dare you not want to celebrate? How you don't want to celebrate your anniversary? Like, I don't know.
Exactly.
For me, that'd be an insult. I wouldn't be able to deal with that. For me, I feel like that's authority.
Yeah, it's very messed up, and it's just almost like you don't see the value in this. Like I don't, like why again very one sided. Like,
It's
but
too much.
say it again.
It's too much.
Well, you said something that I like. I kind of want you to elaborate a little bit. So you said you were once like that, but you
Mhm.
had experiences.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to tie this together because remember a couple episodes we talked about how Tisha agreed that she was going to be a stay-at-home mom, but she
Yeah.
switched up the thing. So
Mhm.
maybe that's why she doesn't have those experiences that you had, and she doesn't know how to speak up.
But
Like, you
her
know what I mean?
mama, her mama.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like her mama should be a good enough reason for her to be like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like with a mother like that, she should have had a backbone from jump. You know what I'm saying? Her
Hmm.
mama is too strong, and her mama be throwing out them red flags and be like, okay, the flag is here, baby, like flashcards. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she's just so naive to a certain extent too. But that
Hmm.
comes from I got a husband, I got a husband. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like even if she want to speak up, she probably know that he just not gonna go for that. And sometimes sometimes it have to be like that. Sometimes you have to say, I don't care how he feel about it. I'm gonna speak my mind, and if he doesn't like it, oh well, because he don't care.
Yeah. And guess what? He gonna speak his. You know what I mean? Like he
Yeah,
be. Did he think about how it may have felt when he said your family's on the other side of the track?
yeah.
No,
She
he
walking
said
on
it.
eggshells.
Yeah.
And another
Oh.
thing is why, okay, this is my thing. When I'm dressed up, ready to have our time, you tell me this meeting is for business, not for personal. But why we having lunch with why we having dinner with your auntie and your uncle? We ain't got the kids, so why are we here?
Hmm.
Just like what the girls say, why we here? I like what she's what did Destiny say? Why is she here, Hoppo?
Uh-huh.
Like why are
Wait a
we here?
minute. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That didn't make sense to me. Even when it went on the scene, I'm like, why are we here and we ain't got no kids? And I'm
Hmm.
trying to spice it up, like, baby, video call, FaceTime. We don't need to be here. Email.
Exactly. He, he's a he. He's doing some stuff that
Yeah,
yeah can't
something's
even
not right because they should have
explain.
a date night or something. Like, and they clearly said that was free time for them. They had to fit some free time in. So why are we not doing this ourselves?
Hmm.
It's too much.
Yeah, that confused me.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I did like how the uncle said, I copyright my stuff. I
I
said,
was I was just about to bring that up. Now for me,
see here.
what do you think about that? Like, what do you think genuinely? Like, what do you think about Tisha saying, "Don't share our floor plan or our designs with Kimmy and Maurice because ours is gonna be the best"? How do you feel about that?
I feel like she's still that statement kind of made me think it was like very high schoolish. Why is it a competition? Like you
Mm-hmm.
just do you, they're
Yeah.
going to do them. It's not a
Mm-hmm.
competition.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the only thing that kind of got me. Like it's not that serious, baby girl.
Oh yeah, she was serious. I don't know. For me, like, I kind of could be that way too. I kind of felt on that part.
Oh, really?
I have like me and my family, we'll have like competitions, and some of them like, why I got to always be like that? But for me, I just be like, especially when it come to decorating, I be like, decorate. It's just, I don't know. For me, I feel like it's friendly competition. I thought it was kind of cute. I think I probably had the same energy. Like, don't you show them our designs and that, because I get T-shirt on that part. I liked it.
Okay. Yeah, I just feel like it's no competition because everybody is different and unique. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
I don't know. I just compete with what they say,
Uh-huh.
compete with your old version of yourself, or your
Yeah.
competition is only you in the mirror.
Mhm.
So I don't know. Like,
But she probably
yeah.
know how Maurice is. They probably would have seen it. Because for me, I don't really like people copying off of me when it comes to certain stuff. Like if I know they're gonna walk in here and be like, "Oh, it's bad," I don't want you with my ideas. Like
True,
I
but
don't want you. And that's why the uncle copyrights it. Because
mhm.
let my house be different. I don't want us to be the same. Like let me stay in my lane. You stay in yours. So
Yeah,
I don't know. I liked it, but it is kind of child. It is kind of high schoolish. But I
yeah. I was just like, why? It's not about they could care less. Or that's this
Serious.
she's competing with the wrong, like the unbothered queen. Maybe that's what it is. Kimmy is not.
Not that's true too. Yeah.
So I guess
Kimmy
I
was
look at
very
it from that
unbothered.
point. Yeah, like
Yes.
okay, you're basically committed with yourself because Kimmy
Yeah.
don't care.
That's very true. Kimmy might not even move there, actually.
Right. I don't think she will. Yeah.
Yeah, she might not even want to move there, especially after that scene. But
Right. And I thought they were supposed to be sisters. But,
oh, no.
but you helped me think of something different too. It could be like friendly competition. So
She said we sisters, but not 10 to marry,
right.
Okay, so do you want to go to scene 5? Now, scene 5 was kind of like that was my boring scene. Like I could have been out it. Scene 5 was with Kimmy and Jalen at the rental property. That little thing they you know they're doing a job.
That scene got a lot of reactions on Twitter. Do
really?
You know what part?
The part where Destiny probably the part where he was like Destiny talking about how he looking at her. That part wasn't looking at you.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes, in the cougar. What do you say? The cougar chaser.
Yeah.
A lot of people laughed at that part. So I tweeted. I said,
looking at her.
I said, ain't nobody come to see you, Otis, on Twitter. Like, Destiny, he was not looking at you, girl. Like,
that's a good one. He walked right past her, and the second look is like he was trying to get her attention. Like, I'm like, Lord, she must have been drinking that night because he was not giving her no looks at all.
Nobody, girl. She really had us believing. You know, like previously,
yes.
like, oh, okay.
Yes.
And then once they see the evidence, it's like, lady, okay.
Maybe she talking about something off camera. Or maybe she was just drinking because I didn't see no looks. I didn't even get that vibe from him even throughout the season. I mean, I didn't get that vibe, but okay.
Yeah, right. And you know, we pick up on vibes.
Okay? Yeah, definitely. She must like him though. Destiny must like him.
And she was a little younger, yeah.
Yeah. Probably. But I don't know. I put that I like the project. I like them working on something. And I put that I like how he can come to his mom and talk to Kimmy. And I like how she can give him advice, but she doesn't overstep her boundaries. I like how she lets him know, you know, you can do this, this, and this. I like how she lets him be a man.
Oh, yeah. Well, one thing I just tweeted was how Kimmy is a hot mom. Like, she looked like she had a little jeans on her shirt. She just looked so nice and put together. Almost like she could be Jalen's sister, like older sister or something.
True.
Not mom. Like, I'm like, Kim always be looking nice and age appropriate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because they're older too. You know, so in their mom, like, you know,
yeah, they still be looking cute. She's sexy.
Say it again.
Of all the girls, Melanie dressed the sexiest of all three of them.
You think so?
I think so. Tisha don't dress sexy because Marcel probably wouldn't allow it. And Kimmy definitely dressed like a sexy mom, but I think Melanie dresses like the sexiest of all three women.
And maybe she could pull it off more because she's smaller. So you know, like how like something on a smaller person will still look nice, but if it's on someone like more voluptuous, it'd be like, oh my God, like, you know what I mean? Because
but they're all kind of small though. Like none of them are really big. I feel like Kimmy have the body to dress sexy too. I feel like Kimmy probably got. If I had to choose a body, I probably would choose Kimmy body.
Kimmy got a nice shape. Yeah,
Kimmy like, small, she ain't too big. I'm like, I would want Kimmy body if I had to choose body. You know? But she just chooses to dress sophisticated, and you know she don't really have half-cut shirts off, even though she do. She'll wear Daisy Dukes every now and then too. But
yeah. Showing off her legs, yep. But that's the one thing I noticed. I'm like, she's so, her hair is nice. I'm like, go ahead, Kimmy.
So would you say she's the sexy as far as dressing the sexiest? You think like she dressed the sexiest of them all?
I think so. I like her style more. I feel like Melody's style, I don't know. It'd be like too festive or something. I don't know.
Really? Oh,
yeah. I don't even like what she had on in the opening scene. Like, you know,
the dress.
I didn't like it. Was like
hair should have been up though.
Okay, it was just too promish for me.
She definitely dressed like that. Even today, what she posted on her social media was kind of like she had a little mini skirt on though, but it was nice and stylish up here, and then it was mini at the bottom. But yeah, I get what you're saying. She definitely go over the top, like she about to go to a mall. She do.
Yeah, like she's going
Mhm.
to quinceañera or something.
Yeah.
Vibes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I think that was it though. The Kruger thing. I thought that was funny.
Mm-hmm. It
But
got
you
a
want
lot.
to go to scene 6, that good old party?
Yes, black, right?
Yeah, at Black, the party at Black. But my thing is, I feel like they kind of oversold that scene. I was expecting something else. It was like such a boring scene. I was like, they made it look good in the previews, though. It was
Mm-hmm.
boring to me.
It was nothing. Even the whole Kyra red dress and the
Yeah,
Marceau thing, that was
yeah,
left a lot to be desired. Like I thought Kyra, he was like all on Kyra. We was just like, hi, how you doing? Blah 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 blah. Now,
exactly. He was just making his rounds because I feel like he's such a people person and she's not. So
mm,
he's trying to. He was just telling everybody, hey, I don't know who he said, hey, beautiful to, because I feel like a married man should be telling no woman, hey, beautiful at
mm,
all, unless it's like your mom,
okay,
maybe your sister. But I wouldn't want my husband telling no woman, oh, hey, beautiful. Like I didn't like that.
okay. I didn't think of that. Okay.
Oh, really? You don't think that? Oh, okay.
Well, it didn't like register to me because, like you just said, he's in the party mode, like talking, mingling, and stuff. But I guess I gotta switch it back that he is a married man. You know what I mean? I guess I separated the two at the moment. Like, oh, Marceau is doing his thing, he's making his rounds, but I forgot that he is a married man and how that, you know,
Yeah,
could
and
look
then
as inappropriate.
And
So
then even in a professional thing, I feel like if you try to get clientele, if I'm sitting next to a woman and then you tell her, hey, beautiful, and then you give me a regular hey, I'll be like, okay, well, okay, I'm not beautiful.
Mhm.
I just feel like just keep it, hey, how you doing? Thank you for coming out. And that's it, sir. That's
That's
it. But
that's
I don't know.
true.
I feel like he was just making his little money moves. And they making money moves, period. You hear me?
They
The
are.
and all that. I put money moves. I put Marceau making his rounds, and I feel like Tisha is very insecure though.
Let's talk about that because that's what when I was like, oh, we're gonna talk about that more. It made me sad that she brought up Kyra, like, mirroring, right. I felt like Tisha,
Mm-hmm.
honey,
Yeah.
put it in your mind too that you can get, like, you can mix and mingle
Period.
with men as well for
Period.
business. But you know what I mean? Just to know that you still got it, as just like
Yeah.
how you come on the girl in the red dress. You he should feel like, oh, that guy in the suit was trying to corner you up a little bit, huh? What's that
Yes.
about? And it just kind of
But
makes me sad that, like, I don't know, she just don't.
she don't have the guts to do it, and I feel like I don't know. I feel like maybe part of her feel like he don't care, and maybe
mm,
part of her feel like he can't take it. Because
I
some men,
don't even. I think she just don't even think that is possible. You know what I mean? I think she may have forgot that
she's
she's
hot.
that girl. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
And she
That.
only wants validation from him and not from within. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Yeah,
because
but that would be nice. She could have looked cuter too. Her hair was not cute, and her dress was like,
I didn't like that hairstyle on her either.
yeah, she did not look the best. But she could have been like, oh, baby. As soon as I heard him say, oh, hey, beautiful. Oh, okay, hey, oh, hey, handsome. Oh, you like it? Okay, maybe I'm walking around the party. Hey, how you doing? Oh,
Yes.
what you wearing? Oh, I love that cologne. Baby, we
Mhm.
can play that game, okay?
Yes. And I think Marcel's that kind of guy. He may be that kind of guy that he wants to keep chasing you. I don't know.
Yeah, I can see
You
that.
probably can't be complacent with him.
Yeah,
Right off into the sunset all nice. You kind of got to keep him on his toes, kind of. I think I'm getting that vibe from him.
yeah. I get it. I get it. I believe so too. I
Yeah,
believe.
like sometimes just go and not come home. Like he expect you to come home, you don't answer your phone or something. Not that you're cheating, but like you're out with your friends. Like, get him sweating. But I just feel like he just already know he figured her out. Like You know,
Yeah. He definitely figured her out. That is correct. He know that
he
she's
could be,
not gonna do it.
yeah, he could be bored
Yeah.
now. So
Yeah, that's true. But I don't know. I say she's insecure because I feel like she did show like her insecurities. But we probably because we didn't see actually when he spoke to Kyra. You know, we didn't see that. They just showed the audio of it. So I'm thinking maybe because I mean a woman knows when a man we can read energy well. So I know the difference between a regular hey and a hey hey. You know, if I'm married to somebody, I know how you look at me. So if you give another woman that look, then I mean I probably feel some type of way. So I would just like to think that maybe he gave her a certain look and she knows that look and maybe she didn't like it. So but
that's what you say then, but I felt like for me, I was like, Tisha, you're the wife. So I don't care. In a way, not to be superior, but like everybody else is like a minion. Like, you know what I mean? I got the ring, I got the last name, I had the kids, so whatever. Do you remember that scene? And you ever seen the movie The Best Man with Tay Diggs and all them?
baby, I'm ready for the part three.
Okay.
Yeah, baby, baby, yes, you got
All
to
right,
see that.
all right. My favorite part, well, one of my favorite parts in the first one was remember when Shelby
Yeah,
and they was at the wedding, and
yeah,
Shelby was like, "Who's this Pop Tart?" Like the
yeah,
other girl. That's
yeah,
how Tisha should have been. Who's that Pop Tart? Like who? Come on now, like Kyra and you.
yeah.
And she's not even on the same level as you, kind of.
I,
She's a
I,
beautiful
I
woman,
get
but
it, but I mean,
like,
it's think about this though. Think about this. If
yep.
he goes out and he cheats with Kyra, yeah, you have the ring, but you also hold the biggest embarrassment because you are the wife and y'all as one, and that dog belonged to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just being a wife, just me being a wife before. It's just like, yeah, you have the ring, but for me, the ring doesn't mean nothing if you flirting and the way you move it affects me. You hear what I'm saying? So you can't go out because my previous husband was he was a flirt. And that you embarrass me. That's kind of like a kid. You go out looking a certain way, you're a reflection of me. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I get, be like, oh, just like how Melanie, just like when Melanie did that interview with Tasha K, and she was telling her, why are you going to the mistress house? You leaving out your house to go to her apartment. You know what I'm saying? And I
Mm-hmm.
get what Tasha K saying, but at the end of the day, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Because that is a reflection of me because we are actually as one. So that's gonna bother me. For me, I'm all about the way it looks. You know what I'm saying? And
That's true.
you know,
But Brittany, I feel like that what you said makes sense.
mhm.
You had your reasons, but I feel like Tisha, like we just based on what we seen, she had
Yeah,
no real reason to be upset, I guess. Because
yeah,
like you said, we don't know who he said beautiful to. That could have
yeah.
been a soundbite for something else.
Yeah, it was somebody else. Who the person when he said, "Hey, beautiful," it was just some. I don't know if he knew the woman or not. It wasn't Kyra. It was
Mm-hmm.
another woman he had said it to. But I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. I didn't even see we didn't even see when he spoke to Kyra. It was showing like an audio.
Yeah.
Saying
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
so. From what we seen, she definitely came off as insecure. From what we seen, she looked pretty insecure to me.
Yeah. She came off that way, but I just felt like she, based off of what I seen, she had no real reason to. And I totally get what you're saying. That does make sense. Like, you know what I mean? Like, boy, don't have me out here looking stupid. That's one thing I
Period.
don't like either. Yeah.
Period.
You can embarrass me in private. You really shouldn't. But
Yeah.
I let it slide in private.
Yeah.
But publicly, oh, we're
A
gonna
whole
have
other
a
thing.
problem.
Oh
Right.
yeah. But I think like when she confronted him about Kyra, that's when she should have had your energy when the camera's rolling. Like I'm the wife. Like we're not
Mm-hmm.
about to discuss this here, but when I get you in private to that house, I'm gonna ask you what about this girl in the red. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
Yeah.
gonna let it out, but if the camera's rolling, baby, I ain't about to do that. That's beneath me, baby.
Yeah.
I'm not about to. So I'll keep that
Yeah.
energy when the camera's rolling. I'll definitely keep that energy.
Mm-hmm.
Can't let them see you sweat.
There you go. And it
Mhm.
happens. It happens, but yeah, she should know better by now, not to do it in
Yeah.
front of Marcel.
Yeah.
But okay,
Yeah.
and I think we have one more scene, right?
Yes, we do. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so
Okay.
scene 7 was when Kimmy and Maurice was meeting with Kaiwa and her husband.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Now I would say Kimmy bought the fashions. Like for me, I was like, yes, that's what I noticed first. Whatever her outfit with the earrings. That was the
Mhm.
best outfit of the whole episode. I was like, yes, that's how you go to meet. That's how
Dress.
you go to meet the ex-wife. You know what I'm saying? That's how you sit across the table and say, baby, look at you and look at me without saying it. You hear what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was cute. But once again, Maurice is dropping the ball.
Whew, yes. Now that did bother me. That and like now I kind of see what you were saying. Starting with the first scene where they was together, I saw what you were saying now about like your family should be your priority because you know these people is come flying from wherever they flying from, and
Yeah,
this don't happen every day. They don't live up the street, so you
right.
need to rearrange your business stuff so you can be here and
Yeah,
support me. Like, why would you leave? Now I didn't like that. I really
yeah.
didn't.
It's disrespectful because you're supposed to be my partner and we're supposed to be on teams. And it's
Exactly.
like, thank you, Barbie. And it's like, that's my ex-husband.
Really?
So supportive, ain't he?
Yeah.
And it's just like we're supposed to be a team, and you don't want to include me in everything that you do. You know what happens with him, and then you want to just leave me at the table. Like for me, when he left, I'd have left too. I wouldn't have stayed.
You understand?
I wouldn't have stayed. I'm sorry. It'd have been too awkward for me. And I feel like you only want me here when I need to pick up your slack. Like,
Mm,
I think I would have left, especially with him keeping away from me what happened with the vaping and stuff. Like,
mm.
no.
Okay. I
Because for me, to be honest, Kyle is, I can't imagine her energy in person. Her energy, when I'm looking at her, it intimidates me to a certain extent. And I
mm,
would want to be in the same room with her. She's like a pit bull to me. So I just, her energy wouldn't be sit well with me.
yeah. And like he said, this is gonna be the first time the two parents and the two step parents could be there. Like I don't know what's going on with him because
Yeah.
I really do feel like he could have rearranged whatever. This right here is the best, most business,
Yeah.
thing that you
Yeah.
should have stock in this
Exactly.
moment. Because like I said, it don't happen every day. That's kind of how I prioritize things sometimes. Like,
Mhm.
okay, can this happen again? If not, okay, let me just, they're
Yeah.
flying from out of town. They're also expecting you too. So it's not like you're just letting her down, but you're letting them down as well. They
Right.
probably had to rearrange their schedule, call
Yeah.
off work, and you know what I mean? So they could come and you leave. That made me mad.
Yeah, it's disrespectful, and it kind of showed that he's your son a priority like he needs to be because you just told me you was gonna fix it, and now you're not fixing it. Now you're just leaving me to pick up the pieces, and I really don't like how she said he's leaving me with the leftovers. Like that hurt me for her to say that. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like she should not have to feel that way at all.
When you said that hurt you about the leftovers, like what specifically about it? Like,
I don't know, just like it's just like when she said leaving me to pretty much the leftovers, I felt like that was harsh. Like she didn't say to pick up the pieces. She said the leftovers. Like a lot of people don't even eat leftovers. It was just a word for me. It
mm-hmm.
related to like trash because sometimes you throw leftovers in the trash.
I
So for
see.
me, the word leftover just I eat leftovers, but for me, the word leftover just I relate that to trash. You get what I'm saying? And I don't like how she felt that way. Like I really felt bad for her.
No.
Yeah, I didn't like how he made her feel, and I don't know. I feel like she was being nice to him, but she's I put that she seems annoyed. His priorities are off, and then I put leftovers with exclamation point and a question
Mm-hmm.
mark. Like I didn't like that, but I don't know. I'm hoping that in the next episode he probably went to the bathroom and they made it seem like he left, but he didn't really. Because I'm just
Yeah,
thinking. I'm hoping that he didn't actually leave. He just went to the bathroom.
me too. Yeah, like babe, I just rearranged
Yeah,
something. I'm gonna be here.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. That's what I'm
he
hoping.
needs to be there. Yeah.
Because they can show an argument in the next episode, so I'm thinking that he actually made the meeting because that would be a big argument, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he had me side. I remember I was all for him.
He was, yes.
The first few scenes, I'm like, oh no, I get it. Him with Monster, that's
Yeah,
cool. But then that part, no, because it's almost like when I need you the most.
period.
Okay, yeah. Kimmy is like good by herself.
Yeah,
she can handle hers, but like the one time, like you said, like dealing with the ex-wife and her presence and her, and you know this lady, so I kind of
Yeah,
need you as like my backbone in this
yeah,
situation. So you know what I mean? Like, dang,
yeah. And then
don't
it's
leave.
like you talk to her about the vaping situation because he told Kyra, but it's like, what else am I gonna find out? Because I feel like
Mm,
I don't even know everything, but yeah, you want me to sit here and talk about it. You get what I'm saying?
mhm.
So I just feel like Kimmy should not have been left about herself because it's no telling. You know what I'm saying? I don't know everything. So what we supposed to sit here and
Right.
talk about? So
And I like how Kimmy said, like, I'm not going to talk on your behalf. That was good because
yeah,
that's true. And, you know, we really shouldn't. You never know what someone's really thinking, so you can't really say this is what they would say. It's still like your interpretation. So
yeah.
I like how she was like, no, I'm not going to talk for you. I'm not
Right.
going to
And then
talk.
you should want to face this man too. This is a man sitting at the table. Where's my man? You get
Right.
like, why is you leaving me to talk to this woman and this man? You my man, right? And I feel like that I would look at him sideways, like I'm gonna need my man to be there. Hey,
Exactly.
baby, and that's my daughter.
Oh, hey, girl. We out here tonight. See, this is light night.
In
So,
these YouTube streets, baby.
yes. So, you know, this is like totally unrelated, but you made me think the whole like she has her man, where's my man? It made
Right.
me think of, do you know like that co-parenting situation that Swiss Beats, Alicia Keys, and his ex-wife have, and
Yeah.
how they go on vacations together and stuff
Mhm,
like that?
mhm.
I'm like, the ex-wife is a better woman than me because I ain't going nowhere with y'all two unless my husband's coming. You know what I mean? Like, this ain't gonna be like this picture big happy family to
Mhm.
make it seem like everything is all good. No, I want to have my man, and then we can go on vacation together. But why would I just like be the only one and y'all two are a couple? Like, and I know they say they do it for the kids, but they'll be all right. They don't need me.
No, no,
Like,
I feel like it depends on it's case by case.
okay,
If Swiss Beats and her, divorce was amicable and we don't really have no problems, it didn't work, but we still good friends, then I wouldn't mind going on vacation with my ex-husband and his wife, especially if she cool and I like her. And because I feel like if I'm in a happy place, I'm truly happy, it wouldn't bother me. I love the vacation. I'm sure they're probably paying for it. I'm going.
yeah, right.
But if I feel like you did wrong me, then no, we not going. You know what I'm
Or
saying?
she's the reason why, like they. But Alicia Keys is the reason why they broke up. I
Well,
think
see, I don't know. They were saying that at first, but then Swiss Beats ex-wife came out and said that she didn't break them up. So she came back out and retracted all that stuff she was saying. Because I remember when she did that video talking about how he didn't pay the bills and they had to get evicted from the house and all of that. But then she went back and retracted that statement and said she shouldn't have never blamed Alicia Keys.
she also wrote a letter, like an open letter to Alicia Keys, like, you talk all this women empowerment, but you did this. Oh my, you know what? Maybe Swiss told her to retract that. The same thing happened with Neo, his ex
Oh yeah.
girlfriend, his new wife. Like,
Oh yeah.
she's trying to say, like, oh, it wasn't all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think
It
it's the men
was.
that making
Because
them
she didn't
change.
even want to have the kids in the wedding. So I mean, I don't know with that whole Neo thing. Oh, it's as bad. Like Mayetta, I don't know. For me, I was kind of mad at Neo. Like, how can you do that? But at this point, after knowing somewhat of what I know about it, like I feel like this man was not your husband, and he didn't make you get your tubes tied. You did that on your own. You was old enough to know, that this is not my husband yet, and no, I'm not trying my tubes. You go get yourself fixed. So I feel like Marietta can't really blame nobody but herself. And then it came out that she would partake in threesomes with Neo.
She would or she wouldn't.
She would.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
Oh yeah, Neo or her did an interview about that. I think she got a book too. She partaked in threesomes with him. So when you when you let a man do whatever he want to do, he's gonna do whatever he want to do.
Mm-hmm.
So and he know right now his wife Crystal would never allow him to do something like that. So he respects her.
And you know what? And that's why she's the wife. You know what I mean? And,
Period.
uh,
Period. Period.
and sometimes I think we give to get. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I feel like you got to say no and stand up for yourself, because that's the only way the man is going to like view you as different. Like, you know, because I think sometimes men just think that we're just like these objects, but it's not until you said no, like until you like they start, oh, okay, I don't know, it just wakes them up or something.
I don't know. I
So
feel like what Tony Gas can say. Like Tony Gas can say, just because he takes it doesn't mean he wants it. You know, like just because he took the threesome doesn't mean he really want that threesome. You know what I'm saying? Because if he wanted threesome so bad, he'd have Crystal doing them. And I can just tell from how she is and watching, you know, the interviews that they've done. She seemed like she's very possessive, very, very much so. No, no, sir. Like that's not gonna go down here.
yeah, and you're right. Mangetta did have a choice, but I felt I could just imagine empathizing with her. I guess she probably felt like, all right, I'm just gonna do whatever it takes to please him. Like, I'm all right.
Exactly, and that's exactly what I feel too. She wanted to make him happy, but she didn't think of herself as prize. She thought of him as the prize, and that was her mistake.
Yes. Oh, plug. For my book, he's not the prize. You are.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, like that is really real. Like, and I get it, because you know he's famous, superstar. But I feel like those are the ones you really have to be mean to. Well, not mean to, but like, you know what, you really have to put your foot down for them, because they're so used to everybody saying yes to them.
Yeah, you know? Stand your ground. Stand your ground.
Stand your ground. I like that. Oh, we hit the hour. Okay, so we
Twitter.
can either
Twitter. I definitely want to Twitter.
All right, let's go on Twitter. Let me share my screen.
Because all I got to do at this point is binge watch. I don't know how long it's been, but Love Blind or whatever. Have you seen that? Love is Blind or whatever. It was like a year or two ago. They find love and they don't see the person. So now they doing like the after everything. It's been 2 years and some of them are still married.
Okay, do you see my Twitter or no?
I see your Twitter.
Okay. Which show, I mean, what like channel do that come on?
That's on Netflix.
Okay, no, I haven't heard of
that. It's a really good dating show. Like I'm binge watching now the after the aisle. You gotta watch it. It's called Love is Blind or Blind Love or something like that. You're gonna like it.
Oh, and they be like in these
these things.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they only can hear each other. Such a good show.
I remember all the controversy with the other season.
Yeah, it's only one season. It was a controversy with that guy telling that woman he was bisexual.
Right.
Yeah, it was. I binge watched the first season just to remember, but after that, I love it. I think you'll like it. It's a really good show.
Okay, I do.
For hopeless romantic, you know what I'm saying? I'm such a hopeless romantic.
Oh,
you'll like it. You'll like it.
So, did you watch Ready for Love?
Baby, you already know we be here with the Ready for Love.
Yes. I miss them already.
I miss it too. But I'm watching Put a Ring on It. That's been good too.
We should talk about that too.
You've been watching it, baby. I love Put a Ring on It. It's starting to get good.
I can't necessarily say I love it. I actually hate the show. I hate the show's premise, because I feel like if we need to date other people, then we should break up. Like it's good for TV, but in real life, it'll never work for me.
Yeah, it's definitely good for TV, because I like to watch it, but I can see myself being with nobody that long, period. And we're not going to be that long, and then you go date other people. It's not going to happen.
Exactly. And it just, that show really helped me realize why you shouldn't put the cart before the horse. Because I really do feel like they would have some sort of leverage if maybe they didn't live with these men, cook for the men, clean, do all the wifely duties.
Yeah.
But because they're already doing it, I'm just like, they kind of lost a lot of their leverage. But.
No incentive.
Right, yeah. Like, that's, yeah. So I just want to show y'all my tweets that I said, and I had got like a few retweets on, where is it on? One of my tweets right here. Well, let me just go to my page again.
I need to be on Twitter more.
You should, especially like for stuff like this.
I ain't never tweet nothing. I just started the account. I ain't never tweet nothing at all.
Oh my gosh, you need to get on there. Okay, so I had like 16 likes for this tweet right here.
Wow, I got to learn how to use Twitter.
Girl, and just do the hashtag or whatever. So when I said Tiffany was so lame for bringing up Monster, and I don't appreciate it. I really
Uh-huh.
did. And then what did I say here? Kimmy is such a hot mom. She looks like she could be Jalen's sister.
Mm-hmm.
And I had got 3. Oh, here's the one I was telling you about. I said about Destiny.
About to come to see you.
I mean, because really, once we seen the
That's a good
evidence,
one.
they weren't. They really wasn't. And what's this one? Oh yeah, here go the one I was talking about too. Tisha, you are the wife. Don't let any Pop Tart, as Shelby from The Best Man would say, throw you off. And I just like yes. All right, so let's go to what other people are saying. Oh, so this one came up too.
I
And
love
I
it.
will
I love it.
yes,
I love
it
best
really
fact.
is. She
Fact.
speaks so well. Oh, let me go to
Mm-hmm.
latest.
Please be a life coach.
She could, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Marcel does give me slick vibes. IDK Tasha, girl, watch out.
Tisha
Yes,
girl. Yeah, and
Rachel,
see that's what I was
Tisha.
saying. Like we didn't see when he spoke to her. He probably gave her that look, like, hey, you know what I'm
She
saying?
picked up on it. Let me read some more
Yeah.
top ones. All right, this had got 97 likes.
Mm-hmm.
The chauvinism is all up and through the Scott family, huh? You picked up. What did the uncle say? That was
I don't know.
chauvinistic.
They was doing a lot of pointing the fingers, and he was kind of like avoiding the whole thing, and that's all I can see for the most part.
Mm.
And he was talking about the closet, her doing this closet. I don't know. Maybe he had a problem with the closet, honey.
I
Baby,
did hear him talk
a
about
woman can't have a closet, baby.
Do remember that part. Jalen working 6 or 7 days a week and no days off is a problem. I didn't even pick up on that. There got to be some labor laws against that, people.
Yeah, when he said that was kind of crazy. But I mean, he got ownership in it, so.
Yeah, no days off. Tisha, remember you told us your man doesn't cheat, so why get jealous because you think Kyra was eyeing him?
She's human, Jesus. She's human, okay?
Right, she's gonna have her, times.
He doesn't
So
cheat yet. He doesn't cheat yet, but that doesn't mean he can't cheat. But she said
right,
her man don't cheat. You know what I'm saying? For what she know, he don't cheat, and she want to make sure she about to keep it that way.
you know what? Right, anybody's capable of anything. So I get it. So Maurice, the real question is, why didn't you tell Kimmy? Stop deflecting on how it makes Monster look because Tiffany brought it up. Yeah, this was the one that I was telling you about. People were saying like, you didn't like explain why you didn't tell Kimmy
Right.
what was going on. Tiffany girl, watch yourself. Men will humble you real quick. Take it easy. Black's not gonna blow up because y'all going. We hear you, Jalen. Oh yeah, he did say that. He did say that. Now I see why Destiny ain't tell y'all her business.
Exactly.
All
Exactly.
right. So
Nobody can be trusted at this point.
tell me about it. Maurice and Marcel are definitely brothers. They have both perfected the art of talking a lot to deflect and sound like they're actually making a good point.
Yes.
Tisha's chocolate looks good against that pink dress. I can't remember I don't remember the pink dress.
Um, it wasn't at black. I don't think. I'm thinking when she was sitting at the dinner table with the uncle, maybe.
Oh, yep. Yeah.
But
You know,
chocolate and hot pink does look good. Yes,
yeah.
Melanie. Yes.
She did look nice. Oh yeah, so this is the one I was telling you about too. So you sitting in that man's lap in lingerie and y'all talking about business? I'm done.
Exactly. That's he. That's
Yeah.
probably where her worries start from. She probably was already on the edge when that happened.
Man.
Especially when you know your husband and you know how he is, and now something's off. So she know the deal.
Dang. Tiffany is super messy in these comments, and her green screen is coming off thirsty and desperate. Yeah. She was doing the most. This Marcel and Tisha scene are though. Yeah, I almost forgot about it. I literally almost forgot about it. What does this one say? Maurice always trying to keep my girl Kimmy out of the loop with Monster.
Right.
I don't like that. Let's see
I
here.
love how you can put the GIFs on there. I like that.
Yes, you gotta come on. I feel like
Yeah.
it's fun when like shows are premiering. You know what I mean? Like when the shows
Okay.
are going
I'm,
on.
I'm I'm gonna try to become active on Twitter. I got to learn how to use it first, but I love how you can. Me and my cousin always communicating in the GIFs, gifs, or whatever you say.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes. And people are like
She
very
got me
creative
started.
looking.
Yeah, she got me
Like,
started on doing that.
yes, like you should come on. Like, what's another thing that's coming up? That we can watch. Oh, so I'll talk about this off the scene, but Tisha and Marcel alone time is making me cringe. Didn't we say that? We
Yeah,
said that.
it was so weird. Like it was too much. Like that
Yeah.
right there made me put you on suspension. Like you ain't getting nothing now. You gonna beg for it next time. I just can't.
Oh my gosh, is this really Maurice? Hide your wife, hide your friends, the cougar tamers on the loose. Yeah, I told people's going crazy over this. Let me see if this is really him. Oh, look at him.
I don't even know how you follow people on Twitter. I don't think I'm not even following nobody.
Look, and here go Melody. Here go your girl Melody. You
Yeah.
girl, get on here. Get
Yeah,
on here.
I gotta put the app back on. I said I'm gonna take me a break from social media this week though. I'm gonna go on a social media break this week.
Okay, I'll let you live. If that's the case, that's fine. Hey Brittany. I have okay.
Hey.
I know so many Britneys now. Let me see.
Too many, Robin. Too many.
Yes, but oh yeah. So this Brittany B. Next time we have our girl talk after dark, she wants to join us. She was like, "Girl, I missed your last one." She was like, "I love it. I just be listening to it in the background." I'm like, yes. I was like, you have to join us one of these days. So we haven't picked out a date, y'all, but for this next week's one, but be on the lookout. So
yeah, it's gonna be good. I can't wait for it. I'm loving I'm loving the whole thing we talked about. It's gonna be good.
Oh, right, me too. Yes, please. Yes, Brittany, we got you. Got you, girl.
Thank you, Britt. Thumbs up the video. Thank you.
Yes, go on my YouTube channel, subscribe to Brittany as well, streaming live on her page also, guys. So like and subscribe and share. And I don't know, how are you feeling about the after show, like, format?
You talking about like what we talked about?
Yeah, for Love and Marriage Huntsville, like the after show review.
I don't know. I think it's pretty good. I mean, it's fresh. We doing it right after, and then that keeps me from having to watch it twice. Because normally I would watch it that night, and then I'll watch it again right before we review it. So it's just fresh. I don't have to watch it twice. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Okay. Well, you said, but next week if we do it, we'll start a little later.
Yeah, probably like 30 minutes later. 30 minutes after.
Well, girl, that's 10:30 for me.
And that's what I was thinking. I started to hit you up and say, let's do 10:30, but I said that's too late for you. Too late for you. Too late. I
can do 10:15.
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe like 10:05 or something. Just a little bit after. I think probably that. I'll just have to do what I did, commercial breaks or just get together before.
Yes. If so, we will be back, guys. So 10:15, 9:15, 10:15 Eastern Standard Time, guys.
Yeah.
But yes, thank you, Brittany, and thank you, Brittany's peoples, as well, for coming through and showing love, guys. So we will end this podcast episode like that. Thanks again for joining us, and have a good night.
Thank you. Bye.